everyone, welcome to my channel. I am anonymous and I am faceless because I don't want to reveal my identity. I am still stuck in narcissistic abuse with a narc parent. I want to share a base foundation of where I am right now so you can understand my other videos. Please forgive me if I am talking too loud. I'm actually alone in my house right now, so I feel like I have the whole house for myself. And I'm actually very extroverted when I talk, so I hope I am not hurting your ears in any way. I'm actually happy that I'm by myself and relaxed and that the narc is not around. Anyways. I want to share a base foundation so you can understand where I am right now in my process. I am 23 years old. I am about to finish college. I'm trying to keep things very ambiguous. I don't want to share a lot about myself, mainly about the situation. So I live with my mom and my dad. My dad is a narc, full-blown. He probably has other personality disorders like borderline or something else. I don't know, okay? I am not a psychologist. I am not a trained therapist. I'm just a person sharing my experience. Basically, I'm in a position where I have been emotionally, financially, and verbally abused ever since I was little. It used to be worse when I was younger because I would be physically abused. I am not being sexually or physically abused at the moment, so I want to put that out there. Just making sure that everyone understands that. And so, basically, all of the abuse that has been going on has been very controlling. I'm 23 years old. I'm ashamed to say this, but I don't drive. I don't have a car. I will be sharing my experience with you later on as to why I still don't drive. I'm still living here. Once I graduate, I will be looking for a job. I used to have several jobs throughout the years. And so I quit my jobs, I would say between 2016 and 2017 because I wanted to focus on my studies. And my grades have been improving. So even though this situation is hard, I've been focusing hard on my studies and things have been going well in that aspect. And I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful. Anyways, I am an online student. I don't go physically to a university, just in case you're wondering, because you're like thinking, okay, she's a college student, but how does she get around? I'm an online student. Another thing that I want to point out is that my parents are retired, and so that puts me in a very hard financial situation. I've been trying to get out ever since I was 19 years old, but I got sucked back into the family. I will be explaining my almost runaway video. I'm sorry, I didn't say that right. My almost runaway experience in another video. And I'm going to let you know where you can find that in the link below. Basically, during this time, my focus has been to really, really gain strength and to give strength to others that are going through this, and to find a job again, and to open another bank account, and to move out, and to be surrounded with people that can help me, because it's been very, very hard. Like, I can't cry like I used to cry anymore because about several months ago, something really, really bad happened, and I was just crying all the time, like from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I would be up and I would be miserable and sometimes crying the whole night. And so during this time, I feel like my emotions have been so numbed. And for those of you who understand the psychology terms in terms of narcissistic abuse, I guess the gray rocking at this point has been really getting to me. And I feel like very numb in my emotions, and you will hear that in my voice. Just because I sound cheerful doesn't mean that I am. I'm naturally very extroverted. And so just because I sound like I am happy, it doesn't really mean that I'm not. I just wanted to point that out because sometimes even you're not seeing me, you can hear my voice, and sometimes people judge based on your voice. I guess I'm just being self-conscious right now. You don't want to hear all of that. Anyways, back to the point. The narc parent has been financially brainwashing me for a long time. That's why I'm so terrified to graduate and find a job, because when I used to have a job, I would be verbally abused on my way home. Let me give you a couple of examples, because I feel like if I give you a couple of examples, you will have a little bit better understanding of why I am in this situation. If I keep referring you to other videos, you might not understand why this is so serious. Again, my purpose is not to attract pity or like attention. I'm just doing this because I have felt like other YouTubers have really helped me, and I want to do the same for other people. Hopefully, even though I'm still stuck in it, I want to bring hope to people. So let me give you a couple of examples of what it is to live with a narc parent. So I remember when I was 19, when I packed my bags, I was going to another university, physical location. Obviously, I was, relying on my parents for transportation. I'm not allowed to take the bus by myself. I'm not allowed to run around my neighborhood or jog. I am not allowed to go to any place without my parents knowing. And if they know that I'm going somewhere, I have to give them my friend's phone number, the address I'm going to, and then they go online and they search the address. And I guess there's several websites that show you like the crime rate and other types of things when it comes to different zip codes. And if they think that where I'm going it's dangerous, they basically put up a fight and not let me go. Even though that consists of friends coming to my place and picking me up, okay? I'm still allowed to go out, but I have to be like basically under a magnifying glass. They have to know everything that I'm doing. Another thing that I have to mention is that when I used to work, I had to go and file the taxes with them, so that way that way my dad would know exactly how much I would be making. I'm not allowed to do it by myself. So that's another thing that I wanted to let you know. Those are some examples. When I wanted to run away at 19, and I remember that I was in the bathroom of my old job. I used to work at the other university while going to school, and so basically I was not staying at the dorms. I was staying at home, but they would drive me to the university. Anyways, the point is that during this period of time, I had packed my things, and I called my dad one day, and I'm like, don't get me, meaning like don't get me, because I'm not going home. I'm going to stay with my friend. And that just became like a huge argument. I was threatened that my dad was going to call the cops on me, because he said that something bad would happen to me. It would be his responsibility. And I was 19 at the time. I was like an adult. And I freaked out and I went back home. These are just some experiences just so you have an idea. I'm explaining all of this for all of you who are not aware of narcissistic abuse. Again, it's been very, very hard. And this right here is very shameful, to say that you're 23 and you can't drive, or you don't have freedom, or you can't do certain things. It's very frustrating. It's very shameful. So I just wanted to say, if you have nothing nice to say to me, please don't leave it in the comments. Like, this world doesn't need any more hate, right? But I hope that my videos will be able to give you perspective, give you validation, and give you hope. Even if I'm going through a hard time, I want to give you hope. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking up your time to hear me. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you do want to contribute to me during this journey, you can do so by clicking the link below. Thank you. I hope you have a great day, and God bless you.